Hmm. Hey everyone, it is Rhonda Ramsing. Um, it is May 11th, 2021, 2:35 a.m. Central Standard Time. Um, I didn't really have a major purpose for making this video right now, except I hadn't anyway. Actually, there is a reason. There is a reason. I know that I'm on a shadow ban and things like that. But in addition to finding out that both of my parents were murdered, my dad in 1988 and my mom in 1993, and then finding out that family, my Aunt Sandra and my Uncle George, Krishna Munilal, were involved, with their black magic, and my sister Susan. Along with those realizations comes, the fact that these people have been basically talking shit about me for years to others, and those people have believed their lies without ever asking me. Something similar happened yesterday that had nothing to do with my own family. It just happened again. A person that I respected was asking me about something, and I looked bad in the situation, but they were still asking me in a way that made it seem like I was guilty of something. Something that I pride myself on is telling the truth. And if somebody that I care about would think so little of me that they would think that I would lie or cheat or steal, it's to the point now that I want them to think that, because I don't want you in my life. I have been the victim of a narcissist for a very long time. Actually, before I was even born. My Aunt Sandy was in love with my dad, her brother. And even though she called herself a Christian, going to Christian church with her family, her heart is as black as the voodoo that she was performing on her own brother, my dad, and my mom. For what? For fame? Fortune? A few shekels in her bank account? My dad said that the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And I've also heard it said that the best way to hurt rich people is to turn them into poor people. My parents were two of the most amazing people that I've ever met. And that's part of the reason why it's been so hard for me to heal. I can't find a relationship as beautiful as what they had. I've never met a man who looks at me the way that my dad looked at my mom. And I've never met a man that makes me want to look at him the way that my mom looked at my dad. I've never had a boyfriend that protected me the way that my dad protected me. But then nasty jerk-off people like Joe Belmarez and his many, many groupies, people that knew, people that they were aware of what was happening. Audrey Ann Fernandez, Pearl Castaneda. You people are nasty, and you deserve what's coming for you. I wish that I could have some sort of pity or mercy or compassion on the people that I've named here today, but I don't have even the smallest amount because you didn't have any for me. And most importantly, you didn't have any for my parents or their descendants. So many times I've said to my children, how I wish you knew your grandfather, how I wish you knew your grandmother. And I felt like I could never be the kind of example that they needed to show them what awesome people they were. But scumbags like Sandra Ahokapoka Singh wants to stand tall, towering above her husband like the man that she truly is, trying to live some sort of fictitious lifestyle with her only child that for some reason towers over both of them, the size of my own dad. Sandy, you are so disgusting that there is not enough makeup in the world to cover up your hideous face. And I can only imagine what that looks like underneath that makeup. Poor Uncle Vishnu is the only one who knows. Poor him. And that is why he looks like he's being sucked inside out. Let the man go so that he can have a chance of a real life with a real woman who knows how to be a real woman. You know, that takes pride in cooking for her husband and doesn't have pride in how many maids she has. Sandra, you have made a mockery of your family, what Ma and Munu did. You turned Ma and Munu's grandchildren into, not all of them, but the majority of them, into nothing but money-grubbing whores. Gold diggers, ugly ones. And look what they got. Short trolls. Did you find them under a bridge? Am I supposed to care? Am I supposed to care about somebody's feelings at this point? Because I don't. Not even this much. Which is about the size of your hearts, your brains, and other things. If my father was here, you guys know that he would be in prison for what he would do to you, for what you did to his family. But luckily, he's not here, and you can't put him in prison. But guess who is here? Rhonda Ramsing. The one you tried to forget, the one you've done voodoo on, the one that you've cast spells on. But what you fail to realize is that my creator, my Father in heaven, I've got at least two, huh? They don't play those games. And they don't like what you've done, and they know exactly what you've done and why you did it. You wanted me to forget who I was, where I came from, what my parents looked like, how much they loved me, how much they valued me. You wanted me to think that I was a piece of shit, a drug addict, worthless. Leave me alone so that maybe I might put a bullet in my brain one day. Well, I'm so sorry to let you know that your plans have been foiled. And a whole lot more has been foiled too. And if you would like to know how to be a budget prepper, please check out the Prepper Rhonda channel on YouTube. It's all about prepping on a budget, how to make your dollar stretch. It's good to know those things. You never know when it'll come in handy. I made a bunch of videos for you. Sandy and George and Joe Helmerez. I don't know. Does anyone know if Joe Helmerez, if he can call me? I have a few questions to ask him about the Frankensteins that he made with my parents' DNA. How many people from MacArthur High School were date raped? And I'm not just talking about women. How many people from MacArthur High School ended up dead for tennis shoes and left in their trunk in front of their parents' house? Joe Belmarez, that nasty DJ, has no talent. His art is made of stencils that you can buy at any store. His DJ music is Give me a break. Auto-tune, push a button. Anybody could do it. I could train a dog to do what he does. And I'm pretty sure you can't find not one female that can say she's ever slept with him. Can you say eunuch? Or can you say small fry? These are the people that are so nasty and disgusting. They have nothing to offer the world. So they try to steal from the ones that they know do. Anyway, Calvin Lee Wilson, thank you for watching. And anybody else that watches this later on, because, you know, it's nice to talk to somebody rather than, you know, just always the Lord. I mean, I love to talk to the Lord, but sometimes you gotta let your message get out in the world. All right. So if you guys see Joe Belmarez riding on his tricycle, let me let you know that that little girl that he calls Rain, that's not his daughter. Okay. And he would like to turn her into some sort of a musical protege, which is what I am. All of these people, all that nasty sex, all those murders were to find what was hidden in plain sight. And Helmarez, Belmarez, come see me. Meet me at the cemetery. Meet me here at the gravesite. Wherever you want to meet me, Joe. I think you already know, ho. You already know. It's too late. And I'm going to tell everyone. I'm going to tell everyone that'll listen to me. You're nasty. You're ugly. And you're nasty. And you're evil. You know? And it's not nice the kind of things that you say about you only take requests from the cute girls. Why would somebody as ugly as you, Joe Belmarez, think it's okay to say you only take requests from the cute girls? Speaking as a representative of the cute girls, we would like you, Joe Belmarez, to go to a store and find an entire face mask. Because you're ugly, inside and out. And that child that you keep putting your paws on, everybody knows. You're just a pedophile, Joe. A pedophile with no penis. Gotta go, ho. Bye.